Hey everybody, how's it fucking going? Before I get fucking, into the fucking part two of this video that shouldn't be a fucking part two, I want to bitch a little quickly about fucking flip cams. I love flip, I really do. I love how simple it is, to fucking shoot a video on it. They make very nice looking videos for the most part. However, why the fuck doesn't it let you fucking see how much life your fucking battery has until 5 fucking seconds before it fucking shuts off? That's fucking stupid. I mean, I know this fucking bitchin' is kind of useless now since, Flip doesn't fucking exist anymore since Cisco Systems bought them out because, yeah, fucking Cisco Systems really needed a fucking camcorder fucking maker, didn't they? I hate that shit when fucking companies buy fucking shit that they have no fucking right buying. Like look at how many fucking companies that have nothing to do with fucking gaming own the rights to fucking games. Like, oh fuck, what is it? There's one of them. Fucking I'm trying to think. There's one fucking franchise that was very fucking huge in the 90s. Fuck, what was it? Anyways, that's not what this fucking video is about. It's about Dungeons and Dragons. So let's actually get into this fucking shit. So, what, Ginger? You want under the blanket? She's rooting around. Yeah, she wants under the blanket. So, I think I was on. Well, you just came out the other fucking end of the blanket, dumb dumb. And now she's laying down at the other fucking end of the bed, out of the fucking blanket. Yeah, you really accomplished a lot, Ginger. Quit licking your fucking pussy. Quit it. It's gross. And it's distracting me. And now I'm getting loud. I shouldn't be getting loud because it's like fucking 2 in the morning. And god damn it, now this bitch is getting up. Casey. Fine. I'll let you out, but that's it. Yeah. Don't fucking do this shit, Casey. And now you're gonna get back. Get back up in the goddamn bed. Get. Now lay down. Everybody fucking lay down. Everybody be fucking cool. Okay? Okay. I'm getting this fucking video done tonight. I don't care if I have to fucking make it all fucking night long. So god damn it, fucking bitching about the dogs. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, the 2 things I guarantee you we will have to do in this campaign. And I got cut off on the first one. Fighting a Kraken. I guarantee it. We will have to fight a Kraken at some point. I don't know how they would put this in there, but I wouldn't be too surprised if, like, the big, huge, bad guy who's, like, fucking, putting all of the fucking schemes of the campaign into motion is a Kraken. Because Krakens, when most people think of Krakens, they think of just, like, giant fucking squid monster thing, or, whatever the fuck that thing in Clash of the Titans was. The original, not the shitty fucking, there's only one Clash of the Titans, and that's the one with the kick-ass fucking metal owl. I love that fucking I love the little metal owl. That guy was awesome. But anyways, yeah, fighting a Kraken. I mean, come on, it would be a waste. We're out to sea, and probably Krakens are to the ocean what dragons are to the land and sky. I mean, and to be fair, that's not technically all true because there are a couple of dragons who can fucking swim and who actually prefer living underwater, so There are some dragons of the fucking ocean too, but I mean, krakens are fucking. At least in Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinders, krakens are highly intelligent, very evil, and have shitloads of fucking magic at their fucking disposal. So, you know, krakens aren't nothing to fucking sneeze at. So, and the other thing is underwater combat. And this is something like ever since I saw the ship, the sunken ship off of the island, because I figured that's actually where I thought the fucking Grundylows had taken the captives. I thought they took them to the wreckage of that ship, but I was wrong. So, I mean, I'm glad I was wrong because I was like, I don't want to fight fucking Grundylows underwater. But yeah, like that's got to be coming at some fucking point in this campaign is fighting underwater. Because I mean, you don't you don't make a campaign that 90% of it is fucking sailing on a boat. You're not gonna make an entire campaign of just sailing on a boat. You're gonna take advantage of your unique environment of the ocean to its fullest extent, and that's going to probably include some underwater fights, which fighting underwater is not that fucking much fun. Like, I'll be honest, like if there's underwater fights in this, they will probably be flat out the hardest fights in this campaign because of all of the fucking penalties you fucking take for fighting underwater. That's why I really want to get something magical that gives me permanent fucking freedom of movement, which is a spell which does exactly what it says. You're basically free to move anywhere, underwater, fucking in space. I mean, to be fair, like it doesn't, freedom of movement doesn't like, oh, you still have to breathe. So if you want to go underwater, you'd have to pair freedom of movement with something like underwater breath or whatever. But on to the actual campaign. As where did I leave off with the actual real campaign? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we were going after the metal bird. So we tracked down the island where the metal bird was supposedly last seen, and I'm not even gonna fucking try to pronounce the names on this island because they're so fucking weird and just obnoxious, really. So I'm gonna call it Juju Island because this island is the home base of the Juju Pirates. I know, sounds pretty cool. So we get into the port that is closest to basically the I forget why we picked that port actually. There's a reason, but I can't remember it. So we pick one of the ports. Turns out it was the smallest of the ports on the island, which in hindsight, it's actually probably a good thing that it is because, with the things we had to do to get the stupid metal bird, I don't think it would be a good idea to just, like, walk into a giant fucking port on the island and be like, oh yeah, we just fucking slaughtered an entire tribe of indigenous people and took their fake fucking god from them and we're gonna fucking sell it for fucking money. I don't think that would go well on Juju Island. You know? So the first day we get there, we pretty much, it's intel gathering. Except for me, I have more pressing needs. in particular, I need someone to help me be I need someone to help me do my surgery shit. So I go into a back alley and I find a beggar and I crack him over the fucking head with my Morning Star and bring him back on the ship. Except for this one little problem with him. He's got no fucking legs. Yeah. So, I'm calling him Legs O'Toole. I actually made a little I got bored the other day and I fucking made a character sheet for him. So, it could be fucking fairly interesting. I mean, just outright, if pretty much we just use the standard beggar NPC, which is pretty much how I made him. Except I changed I changed his ability points around to better reflect somebody with no legs. So I put the lowest score into dexterity, and I put a fairly decent score into strength to basically kind of show like, kind of like Joe from Family Guy, where he's got the huge fucking arms because, his legs are fucking worthless. But if we just go, but even if he, even if Landon doesn't use the the build of this guy that I made, and I got a whole fucked up backstory for this dude too, so I kind of hope he uses my build. But even if Landon doesn't use the build that I made, if he just uses the beggar NPC, he actually would be, well, next to me and Sandara Quinn, he would be the best suited person to be surgeon on a ship because he's got a fairly decent wisdom score. And heal is a skill that you can use even if you don't have a skill point in it. So you can always use heal. You'll suck, because you're not fucking trained to do it. But you can still fucking do it, so that's not too fucking bad. So I lucked out here with my fucking legless fucking gimp helper guy, So, yay me. So, we gather the needed info on where the bird is and where the tribe is. So we decide to head towards the interior of the island and to get us a fucking metal bird. We start making our way. But we run into some juju zombies, which juju zombies are basically zombies, hence the name, but they're more in line with the voodoo idea of a zombie instead of like the George A. Romero type of zombie. So juju zombies are basically, they're not completely mindless. They still have the abilities they had in life, but they are under complete and utter control of the person who created them. So, they have absolutely no fucking free will. Also, they are very fucking magical. And they're really fucking... See, this is why our party is kind of awesome. See, if we had magic users, we would have been in much dire straits. Because I'm not too sure if they changed it for Pathfinder, but Juju Zombies, when they were in 3rd edition, they were nasty fuckers. They had spell resistance. They had spell-like abilities. They could fucking... I think they could even fucking eat, in parentheses, eat spells. Basically, like if they attacked a spellcaster, the spellcaster would have to make a check, and if they lost the check, they'd lose a fucking spell prepared for the day, or the ability to cast a spell, depending on whether or not you were a spontaneous or a non-spontaneous spellcaster. But with our party, we don't use magic, really. Or at least we don't use offensive magic like fucking fireballs and fucking magic missiles and shit like that. Like, yeah, CJ's got some magical abilities, but really he mostly uses his magic to cast cure on people. Um, and I use magic, but my magic is all personal magic. It's all, you know, stuff that only affects me. So, the fucking juju zombies are, that they're not gonna have to worry about that shit. So, but again, I didn't even transform in this. Again, I fucking used the net to great. Like, that's really my fucking thing when I'm doing my characters. Like, when I'm not fucking all hulked out and shit, I pretty much rely that first fucking round on getting a motherfucker hit with my net and then just wailing the fuck out of them with my fucking Morning Star. I mean, the Juju Zombies did throw us for a little bit of a loop because one of them managed to cast Entangle on us. So, Entangle's always fucking fun. But me and Silver managed to work our way out of that. So that wasn't too much of a big deal. And we managed to defeat them. So after we defeated the Juju zombies, we managed to find the village. And this is where, like, okay, I know I talked CJ up as captain, but this is one of the times where it's like, okay, Captain CJ, this is fucking the worst move ever. So we find the village, and we are told that these people do not like outsiders, that they will kill a motherfucker. So, what is CJ's brilliant idea to fucking, to get the fucking metal bird? He just goes out into the fucking opening and is like, hi. So, we have to deal with these guys for a while because none of us speak polyglot. The language as predominantly spoken by Mwangi tribesmen, which these people were part of. See, this is something I've been thinking about. I think we should bring one or two of the NPCs with us. Because we have a couple of Mwangis on board who speak polyglot, so they would have been very useful. I'm not saying bring the whole crew, by the way. I'm just saying, maybe bring one or two people who I'm like, okay, we're probably going to have to talk. We're probably going to have some dealings with some Mwangi. Let's bring one of the fucking people who speak polyglot on ship. Or trying to think of somebody else who has fucking use in the game. Okay, here's something. Let's say, okay, we gotta fucking fight some undead. And Sandara Quinn is a cleric, so she can fucking, she can do some shit to undead. So that's real useful. What else? So okay, we get to the village, and we get taken to the big hut temple thing, and we see this fucking bird. So we start conversing with the fucking bird, and CJ's kind of fucking up a bit, but Oddly enough, I'm the one to fucking step in and save the fucking day because the bird's like, "Did you bring me an offering?" And CJ's like, "We didn't bring you an offering." And the bird's like, "Oh, well, my offering is fruit." And CJ's like, "Why does a bird need, why does a metal bird need fruit?" And I'm just like, "CJ, don't fucking kirk this shit. When a fucking god asks for something, you don't fucking ask why the god wants that fucking thing. Okay, come on. If there's one thing fucking Star Trek Voyage Home fucking taught us, it was fucking that. Never question a fucking god. Or something that calls itself a fucking god. So, I step in and it's like, well, we don't have fruit, but we could sing you a song. And so, CJ being the bard starts singing a song, and the bird loves it so much that he's like, "I'm gonna turn you into some juju zombies." And that's when we're like, well, fuck you. So we start fucking doing what we do, fucking killing people. CJ managed to tie the bird up with his whip, and we managed to kill the guard and one and the like the fucking high priest of the bird. And while to be fair, everybody else does that. While they're doing that, I'm buffing up because I have a plan. My plan is this: I'm gonna burst out of the fucking wall like the Kool-Aid Man, and I'm gonna just start waylaying fucking these savage fucking villagers. Oh, that's another fucking thing I have to talk about. CJ was very, very Republican in this fucking game, folks. He was like, you know, this Fratus wanted to take some of the people fucking prisoner and get them on our ship and have them be sailors and shit, but CJ was like, "They don't speak our language. Common or get the fuck out." Meh. So, that was pretty funny. So we get, outside through the hole I just ripped outside of the wall, and there's a ton of motherfuckers there. And, they give us a little bit of trouble because, there's a fucking ton of them. But, slow and steady, we start fucking taking them down one by one by one by one. It doesn't hurt the fact that I have a 10-foot reach, so pretty much every fucking one of them had to fucking walk through my fucking threat range. Like, the fucking, the area where I can fucking attack, so I was hitting motherfuckers left and right. I even killed the last fucking dude to run because he decided to run, and it's like, oh, attack of opportunity, and I just crushed his spine. And that's actually where the game ended this week, so pretty good game so far this week. It was, pretty funny. Pretty, we got a lot of shit done. We got our first real treasure. That bird should, I'm torn though. I'm kind of torn because part of me wants to keep the bird, if for nothing else, my character can study it and maybe make his own metal birds, which would be really fucking cool. But on the other hand, this fucking metal bird will probably fetch a huge, insane amount of money because not only is it a fucking metal bird that can, fly around and do all the shit that a normal fucking bird does, but it can also speak several fucking languages. It's, as far as I can tell, as smart or maybe even smarter than the average humanoid. So, this. I mean, I am torn. I'm really fucking torn on this one. It's like, do we sell the fucking thing or do we keep it? I don't know. But we're gonna have to find that out next week when we play. Oh yeah, we're also gonna have probably a special D&D recap coming up here soon because Landon is he's he's going to host a game at a Pathfinder convention over in the UK, and he wants to run some of the modules by us because, let's face it, if there's a group who can fucking break something, it's fucking us. I think I think I'm gonna dust off Dobu for the fucking test games. I really do. So, yeah, that's fucking D&D for this week. 2 parts. I wish it wasn't, but hey, fucking batteries die. At least I got rechargeable batteries, so you know. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now. Hey everybody, how's it fucking going? Before I get fucking, into the fucking part 2 of this video that shouldn't be a fucking part 2, I want to bitch a little quickly about fucking flip cams. I love flip, I really do. I love how simple it is, to fucking shoot a video on it. They make very nice looking videos for the most part. However, why the fuck doesn't it let you what was it? Anyways, that's not what this fucking video is about. It's about Dungeons and Dragons, so let's actually get into this fucking shit. So, what, Ginger, you want under the blanket? She's rooting around. Yeah, she wants under the blanket. So, I think I was on... Well, you just came out the other fucking end of the blanket, dumb. And now she's laying down at the other fucking end of the bed, out of the fucking blanket. Yeah, you really accomplished a lot, Ginger. Quit licking your fucking pussy! Quit it! It's gross! And it's distracting me! And now I'm getting loud. I shouldn't be getting loud, because it's like fucking 2 in the morning. And goddamn it, now this bitch is getting up case it when fucking companies buy fucking shit that they have no fucking right buying. Like look at how many fucking companies that have nothing to do with fucking gaming own the rights to fucking games. Like, oh fuck, what is it? There's one of them, fucking I'm trying to think. There's one fucking franchise that was very fucking huge in the 90s. Fucking see how much life your fucking battery has until 5 fucking seconds before it fucking shuts off. That's fucking stupid. I mean, I know this fucking bitchin' is kind of useless now since, Flip doesn't fucking exist anymore since Cisco Systems bought them out because, yeah, fucking Cisco Systems really needed a fucking camcorder fucking maker, didn't they? I hate that shit.